Yeah, Martin, we've talked in the past about business interruption insurance, and you've had a
Yeah,
client that's, or maybe a couple of clients that have had to deal with that.
two.
Yeah. What are those stories, really quick? And then we can talk about business
Had
interruption insurance, Brian.
well, we tried to get COVID. No, I'm kidding. That didn't work. That a lot of people did try though, right, Brian? But
Yes, sir.
I've had two clients over the years. One had a fire, and it didn't destroy everything, but it destroyed his ability to work at his location, and he had to move his whole operations, and that wound up costing a lot of money. The second one had a theft. They broke in, stole computers, bunch of tools, vehicles from a manufacturing facility. Both of them had business interruption insurance. One of them probably would have survived. With the manufacturer would have survived anyway. The other one would not have. I mean, I have no doubt. Both of them, well, I should say, neither of them even knew they had it. Their agent had just stuck a policy or a addendum or an endorsement, I guess, whatever the word is, and didn't cost very much money. And they had business interruption insurance, and one was wound up providing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the other one maybe 50, something like that. But real significant in one and probably terminal in the other. So you want to, is that a normal thing to have business interruption, or do people need to ask for it, or?
It's relatively standard in one of those business owners packaged policies I mentioned. So it's most likely going to be included in that. There are some other types of commercial policies that are set up kind of a la carte is a way to think about it. We put in the building, we put in the business personal property, we put in the business interruption if they want it or not. You know what I mean? So it's just important to know that the agent that they're working with has accounted for that. And to be fair, some business owners would choose not to carry that, right? Like you and I, Martin, there wouldn't be a whole lot of interruption to my business if my building burned down, right? I can work from home, I can meet clients at a coffee shop, but there would be massive interruptions to my tenant's business, who has a hair salon in my building. So if the building burned down, they would be in dire straits, scrambling to find a new place, et cetera. And so it's important that it be there, and most oftentimes it's going to be packaged into that business owner's policy. But again, it's important to have those routine annual, if not more often, reviews with their agent to make sure that all that's in place and that they understand it. You know, we try to give people an understanding. We want them to know what they're paying for, right? And to know that to have an understanding of what they have. But when several months go by, they tend to, and we're all this way. We would lose track of what we do and don't have, and what is and isn't covered. But no, that's one of those potentially really damaging financial pieces of running a business is that business interruption part. If they're a retail store, and one day they're open and the next day they can't be open because of a fire, and then that's a really important piece.